It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. Last outing for the Raptors, they won that game against the Nets in Brooklyn. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. Well, Freak was recently selected to be a part of All-Star Weekend. Very big honor for him, and I'm sure there will be a lot expected of him. You guys have both been involved with All-Star Weekend. What's it like? What's going through their heads right now?
Well, the most important thing you have to do is just enjoy the weekend. It's going to be a lot of superstars there. It's going to be a lot of things going on. You just have to go, perform, let them know who you are. The fans voted you in. Got to give them a great show.
Yeah, but I think, guys, if you're there, you can't get caught up with all of the hype and everything and all the star watching. I think you're there to be the star, not to see the stars. So you have to go in there and perform and let people remember you. Shaq always did that, and he did that great.
You know why?
Why?
I saw Halle Berry looking at me one time.
You know what I think? It was really admirable, whether you were going to be in the dunk contest, Kenny, or the three-point, or you're playing in the game, Shaq, that you guys got to town and you just stayed in the room. I thought that was very impressive.
I sure did.
That's all you did. You just went to the hotel, checked in, and say, "I'll see you Saturday
but
night
I
or see you Sunday."
considered the city the room.
Shaquille stayed in the room, but Shaq was partying like a bug.
We'll see you next time.
We are live, the home of the Raptors in downtown Toronto, the Air Canada Centre. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand. They put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And I think for Toronto, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Bledsoe and Knight are the backcourt. Markieff Morris is out there with Chandler, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Suns on defense. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Here's Big Daddy. He's guarded by Knight, and he gets the bucket. First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and Phoenix has possession. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
Here's Big Daddy following the basket by Markieff Morris, and Morris comes over to help. And here are the Raptors now. Feeds it to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Big Daddy. Tyson Chandler grabs the board.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Knight kicks to Bledsoe. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
No, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bledsoe dishes to Warren. Here's the screen. Knight for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Lowry passes to Big Daddy. Good on the three-point shot. Big Daddy's got 5. And a big part of this weekend for the players is just getting to hang out with their peers in a non-competitive environment. I think, Clark, that I heard Freak was invited to relax with some of the big guns.
Yeah, it was Freak, Curry, Harden, and Davis all hanging out this All-Star weekend. As much as these guys compete on the hardwood, it's kind of nice to get together within the fraternity of the league and just enjoy each other. Doesn't happen a lot, but it's kind of cool to see when it does.
And what a year it's been for Freak. It hasn't gone unnoticed as he'll be part of the All-Star game. What a dream come true for him.
And you certainly can't argue against Freak. He earned his spot on the All-Star squad, Kevin. Making that roster is one of the hardest things to do, and his play this year has been outstanding.
Now here's Bledsoe. After T.J. Warren's miss, second chance shot. No good from Bledsoe. Raptors with the lead. Outside DeRozan, out to the right wing. Here's Big Daddy. That one off the back iron and out. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Brandon Knight the bucket on the assist by Bledsoe.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here is Lowry. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
And here is Knight following the three-pointer by Freak. Knight kicks to Morris. And count it from 19 feet away. Morris has got his second basket of the game. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lowry against Bledsoe. Here's Big Daddy. That's in coming. Off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Bledsoe. 29 points for him last game against Atlanta. Chandler with the screen on Lowry. And Bledsoe, here we go. Chandler banked in off the glass. Chandler's got his first basket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Big Daddy. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable. What a stellar outing in this one for Big Daddy. He's up to 15 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Raptors leading by 3. Stolen by Bledsoe. Dishes it tonight. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on DeRozan. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the evening, and that one falls for Knight. Alex Lenz checked in for Tyson Chandler. Knight hits them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lowry passes to Big Daddy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 18 points for Freak.
A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. Tremendous numbers the last 10 games. 5th in scoring, 12th in steals, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge.
Now here's Bledsoe. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Morris, no good. Raptors leading by 4. And here they come. And that one's good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Warren after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And the dunk by Len.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, straight bringing the hard hat on that one. That's what you like to see on the backboard.
And the shot is good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek.
And he said a big factor in this game will be how well they're able to handle Kyle Lowry. He admitted being a fan of his game, saying he's a tough athletic guard who really competes. Defense, rebounding, attack the paint, he'll take it to you. We've got to be ready to match his motor and his aggressiveness. Kevin, are they up to it?
Thank you, Doris. And here's Bledsoe following the three-pointer by Freak. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, inside. Olynyk with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Warren dishes to Len. Right side, Knight wide open. And he hits the jump shot. Knight's got 8.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Bledsoe. Launches a 3, and again, Toronto with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Bledsoe. A double-team Bledsoe. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the miss by Knight.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Warren. No good from Big Daddy.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Lowry passes to Big Daddy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 25 points for Freak.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. 5th, the Raptors.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lane.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Spates checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Armstrong comes in for Olynyk. Hardaway's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here is Bayless following the basket by Freak. There's the dish to Len. Rebound by Armstrong. Toronto leading by 10. To the left wing. Here's Big Daddy. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Use that pick to get in close. Warren's got his first bucket of the night.
His first make, and, maybe that will get him going.
Joseph, the pass to Big Daddy. Lots of room. Here's Spates. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Stolen by Joseph. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Booker after the Raptors pick up 2. And the wide open shot from Warren. No good with the triple.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Raptors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Miami's checked in for Phoenix. Both good from the line that time. Suns trail by 16. Pick by Zeller. To the middle, off the pick. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Zeller's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Big Daddy. They get it back. Tries yet again. And it's Armstrong missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now Bayless. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. From deep three-point range. Here's Freak now on being selected to his first All-Star game. What do you think, Clark, about his All-Star selection?
Well, I think it was deserved, Kevin. I mean, the All-Star game is the who's who of the NBA, and you want your best guys front and center for that showcase, and he deserved it. He definitely qualified for it.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Chandler. Mahimi is out there with Booker. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Bayless in at the 1 spot. Now here's Knight. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Big Daddy. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And another basket for Toronto.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Here is Bayless. Kicks to Booker. They need this. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. And he sinks the layup.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. And the Suns making a change here as well. Bledsoe's checked in. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. with some arc, all sorts of time. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Now here's Joseph, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Big Daddy, buries the long-range jumper. Big Daddy's got 41.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now here's Bledsoe. Chandler with a screen for Bledsoe. Again, Phoenix.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Big Daddy, and he's got 41. And it's Joseph in the corner. Valanciunas. And he jams it with authority.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Alex Len's checked in for Phoenix. From deep, and the Suns miss again.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Raptors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. The pass to Big Daddy, launches it, can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Lowry with the ball, now guarded by Bledsoe. There's the pick with the fadeaway. No good from Big Daddy. Suns trail by 21. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Outside Knight. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Number 5, Kyle Lowry.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
I agree. I mean, their vision, their unselfishness, the connection they have with their teammates. It really adds up to a real wealth of understanding of what to do out there, and it makes them a special group.
Clock is at 3. Knight for 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Here's Big Daddy. Connects from 3-point range. Big Daddy's got 47 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Chandler is screen. Here's Booker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 4th assist in this one.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Now here is Lowry. 5 points in the game. They get it back. to the inside. Here's Chandler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Ross is checked in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Olynyk, and it's Big Daddy in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Warren. Morris a screen. Olynyk with the steal. And here we go. Lowry, nobody back. And he lays that one in. Lowry's got 7 points.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. It's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Down low.
That's a wall.
Here's Morris. Here's Warren. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Warren, good. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. There's the screen. Lowry passes to Big Daddy. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Here's Big Daddy, and another basket for Toronto.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
Morris with a screen on Lowry. They double-team Bledsoe. Morris. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Suns ball.
Knight kicks to Morris. Shot off the screen, and he gets it to go. Morris has got 8.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
There's the pick. Lowry passes to Big Daddy. Off target from three-point range.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. The defense was nowhere around.
Outside Knight. Lowry brings the double. Here's Chandler, 5 to shoot, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Big Daddy's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Here's Valanciunas, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
His free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
A chance to check out stats for DeMar DeRozan. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Raptors. They're down in 8th place.
And for the Raptors, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
For sure. I mean, it's certainly not a sure thing at this point. They've got work to do yet.
Both free throws good from Big Daddy. And so here's Phoenix.
A moment here to see the numbers for Lowry. 5th in assists and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
You talked about it. I mean, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not let them down.
Now here's Bledsoe. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Morris. Rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Misses in close. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. A nice shot by Knight.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Bledsoe dishes to Chandler. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Chandler is screen. Knight into the lane. Chandler kicks to Warren. Really left alone that time. Warren's got 6 points.
And you could see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Pass to Lowry. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Bledsoe. No good from Big Daddy.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Chandler with a screen for Knight. On the wing, Chandler. Warren kicks to Knight. Offline with his 3. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Big Daddy. No good. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. The Suns have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Passes it to Knight. Morris with the screen for Knight. Bledsoe for 3. The shot will not go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Lets it go. Hook it on the money from Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 16 points here in the second half. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lowry against Bledsoe. They double-team Bledsoe. On the wing, Chandler. Outside Knight. Morris with the screen for Knight. Pass to Morris. Off the pick. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 7th assist here tonight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Big Daddy. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Bledsoe against Lowry. And the wide open shot from Morris. Toronto grabs the miss. Big Daddy's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Chandler with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Some changes for Toronto. Armstrong comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Joseph in for DeMar DeRozan. Phoenix also making some changes. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Mahimi comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Booker in for Warren. A shot by Knight, no good. Toronto, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14. The Big Daddy passes to Joseph. Fades back. And it comes off the front of the rim. Suns shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. The three-pointer off the mark. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Spates checked in for the Raptors. Hardaway comes in for Kyle Lowry. And the Suns making a change here as well. Jared Bayless has checked in for Eric Bledsoe. No one covering. Booker's got 9 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
The shot's good from Big Daddy.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now Bayless. He's got 8. He feeds it to Knight. Shoots it. Bayless's shot is off.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Big Daddy, and the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Big Daddy. Non-stop scoring machine here. Len with the block. And they'll keep possession. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
A shot by Knight, no good. Toronto's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Move the ball and stick it.
Here's Big Daddy. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Len grabs the board. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Here is Bayless, guarded by Hardaway. There's the 3. Bayless's shot is off. Toronto shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Good on the shot. 70 points for Freak.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Out to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Len, a screen. Out tonight. Shot from the top of the key. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And here is Knight, following the three-pointer by Freak, trying to get back on track. Again, the miss by Knight.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Booker dishes to Bayless. And the shot is long.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Big Daddy, no good from outside. Sun shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Knight kicks to Booker. There's the feed to Mahimi. Knight, that's a two-pointer. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Knight's got 16. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. The shot's good from Big Daddy.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Now here's Knight. He's guarded closely. Fires from the line. Here's Bayless. Rebound by the Raptors.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Big Daddy. And the shot no good, a bit short. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And Booker kicks tonight. And yes, sir, that one drops. 18 points for him.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
There's the pick. Joseph, the pass to Big Daddy. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Freak. And Bayless kicks to Len. Len, a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Bayless dishes to Len. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Big Daddy. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe and I to the backcourt. Booker out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Mahimi in at the center filling out the middle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And the first one drops. And Phoenix making a change here. Jelenovic is checked in. Both free throws good from Big Daddy. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Bledsoe kicks to Mahimi. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Booker. Morris outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Big Daddy. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
It's basically been all him. He scored most of the points himself.
Bledsoe with it. Here's Booker. The three-pointer, no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Big Daddy. Can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Jelenovic. Morris a screen. And Teletovic kicks to Morris. Jacks up a three. And he gets it to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Big Daddy. And again, Toronto no luck. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hardaway with the steal. The pass to Big Daddy. Lets it go from deep, and that is good.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Now here's Bledsoe. They set the screen. Here's Teletovic. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Big Daddy. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Big Daddy's got 9 points now in the quarter. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Dishes to Booker. Back to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Ross against Bledsoe.
Move the ball.
Here's Big Daddy. Can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. Morris with a screen on Ross. Here's Teletovic. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Bledsoe against Ross. To the paint. Armstrong gets the bucket.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
To the wing right side. Near the 3-point line, it's Morris. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Big Daddy. From down in the low post, it goes. Big Daddy's got 11 points in the quarter. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. There's the pick. Morris a screen. The dish to Teletovic. Off the screen. Offensive rebound. Mahimi. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Toronto's shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Mahimi. Bledsoe kicks to Morris.
Checking out the game Marquise Morris is having. 13 points and a steal.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you could say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Spates checked in for the Raptors. Phoenix also making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Knight comes in for Booker, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The Suns shooting at 48% from the floor, looking good. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. And that one falls for Knight. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Morris. No good on the second free throw. Raptors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Hardaway passes to Big Daddy. That free throw good from Big Daddy.
At the line from your Raptors, free. Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
To the wing right side. Back to Knight. To the right side. And Zeller kicks to Warren. Here's Bayless. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
The assist, T.J. Warren.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Big Daddy. High post try. Here's Spates. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Spates has got 4 points in the quarter. Here is Bayless. He's guarded by Ross. Bayless dishes to Zeller. Knight against Hardaway. A clear look for Warren. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 8 points for T.J. Warren.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Knight kicks to Bayless. Knocked loose. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. That is good.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Zeller, a screen on Ross. Kicks it to Mahimi. Now, here's Warren. He's covered closely. Good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Big Daddy. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Four on the clock. Warren. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
The shot's good from Big Daddy.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
And so here's Phoenix following the three-pointer by Freak. Here is Bayless, now recovering. Rebounded by Big Daddy. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Here's Warren, the good-looking shot from the wing.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's Big Daddy. No good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I try my hardest not to put expectations on myself, at least in the sense of numbers. I mean, I can have a great game, but if I start demanding a double-double for myself each time out, and I start to stat watch, and yeah, my game just takes a hit.
Your haymakers are no joke. We appreciate the time. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal. And that really opened up the game.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Do you feel like you've been taking too many shots from long range lately?
I don't know. That's probably something you should ask Coach. But hey, if I'm going to take a bunch of threes, I should at least be making some of them. And I did that tonight. So there. Who's next?
When did you know it was going to be one of those nights on the offensive end for you?
The second I saw who they had checking me, I knew he had no chance. I mean, come on, guy. I took it to him every opportunity I had, and the results speak for themselves. I mean, you saw the game, right?
So, you've been selected to play in the All-Star game next month. Do you feel like you were deserving of the selection?
That's a strange way to ask that question. So, I'll just say that it's an honor to have been chosen. And I'm excited to get the chance to go out and represent this team and these fans. The All-Star Game has always been one of the highlights of the year for me ever since I was a little kid. So it's a great feeling to know I'll get to be a part of it this year. So that's it, I guess. Looking forward to it.